We're here again, playing more Halo, doing our thing. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again today with another Halo video. Today, well, I was gonna do a video on Forge, and we're still gonna stick to that topic, but there wasn't many lobbies right now. I guess it's a little bit earlier. There's usually more lobbies at night. Um, but I found out just how bad I am at like parkour modes in literally any game ever. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't grasp it. And it's not just Halo. It's, you know, I was bad at Black Ops 3's fucking, what was it? Um, I forgot what that mode was even called. Like a free run. That's what it was. Counter Strike. I could never wrap my brain around that. There's other games too that have parkour modes in it. Oh yeah, even Splitgate. Not really good at those things. I don't know why. It just doesn't click in my brain for some reason. And I was like, oh, I'll try this. And then I was like, I'm getting irritated because I can't do it. So I decided to just give up like I normally do because, you know, I'm a weakling and that's what we do here. Um, but yeah, so that happened. It was a great time. It was absolutely awesome. But other than that, we're going to hop into some squad battle. And most of these maps are actually made with Forge, so it kind of does give me an opportunity to talk about it. And it's something I've been wanting to do a video on for a little bit. I just haven't found the time or the place or really how to grasp it or to even put it into words in a way. But I think I kind of actually got it down of what I want to talk about and kind of like my viewpoint on Forge as a whole and how massive of a thing it is in, well, the Halo universe, or really just, yeah, overall just the Halo universe. It's massive in every game that it's ever been iterated in, and it's a huge part of these games. Like hopping into Forge, making maps, and doing all of that, I think is a very big thing when it comes to Halo, and something that actually keeps these games alive for honestly ever. Now, I will say, I know people were upset whenever this game initially launched and it didn't have Forge mode, and really none of us really have the answers as to why. Rather, it was just laziness or whatever it may be. But this game's Forge mode is one of the most robust things I have seen in Halo in a very, 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 very long time. It is something that has truly revitalized this game in many ways and has brought a new form of life to it that really wasn't there on launch. Like, the things that people are creating in Forge is honestly insane. From somebody completely redoing the Silent Cartographer from Halo Combat Evolved, to people making full-scale Battle Royale modes, to whatever it may be. There is so much that is done in there, bringing back classic old-school Forge modes like Speed Halo, Sumo, all that shit, or the Warthog, or not Warthog Run, the Mongoose Run, where it was like a person with a sniper trying to shoot all these Mongoose players off while they make their way around a map. Just a lot of shit that really does bring a lot of life to these games. And something that we need, honestly. The way that I see it with Forge mode is it's something that just brings a lot of things to Halo for people to have fun with, people to create, people to be in the spotlight. And it's something that I think 343 has done really well so far is keeping Forge creators in the spotlight of the game, give them the ability to make maps that actually end up getting added to the multiplayer experience, which is one of my favorite things about Halo Reach, personally, was you would have these modes and maps that people would make, and then they'd be like, fuck it, let's just throw it into a playlist for a week and see how people like it. They take the most upvoted ones that people have submitted, and just put them into the game and let people have fun with them. And honestly, I am all here for that because it brings life to these games years upon years after their release. Like, you can go log into MCC and go play customs with shit that people have just decided they wanted to throw together to have some fun lobbies. And those games, being as old as they are now, are still full of life due to that. It's an amazing thing, and something that I absolutely love about Halo as a whole is the ability to create with the game. And in this game, they went full-blown with it, giving you the ability to spawn AIs, the ability to fucking basically take what they did in Firefight and make it into the classic Firefight experience, but make your own maps with it. Or there's other people that are taking things from other games and putting them into Halo. Like, for example, there's a full-scale remake of Noch an den Toten from, I think that's how you say it, I don't fucking know, it's German, but from Call of Duty World at War Zombies, and just put it into Halo. And it's really fucking sick. It's really cool. People created these wave survival type modes, people creating, you know, just overall different multiplayer maps to whatever it may be. It is whatever their heart's desire to create, and that's exactly what they're doing, and I'm absolutely all here for it. Also, where did he fucking go? I seen him and then he just disappeared. I mean, I get it, he put up the shroud, but, like, goddamn, I could not find the motherfucker. Also, I guess I'm going to play heavily on the fucking flag right now because they are starting to get a little bit closer than I prefer for them to be. But overall, I think Forge is a detrimental part of Halo's lifespan. It is something that every single game honestly just kind of needs at this point. It is a huge thing for the Halo community, for Halo creators, people who are looking to make things that get added to the game, whatever it may be. There is just something there for it all. And honestly, I love it. Huh? Okay, I guess. There's no way he shut that top spot down as quickly as that. That is crazy fast. Alright. But anyway, this whole thing with Forge, just, it gives this game what it needs. It allows it to be played for years upon years of people constantly creating things. And honestly, there's some pretty damn good maps that have came from it. All of these maps right here that we're playing on Squad Battle right now are all made in Forge, and they're absolutely phenomenal, and maps that I actually play quite a damn bit because I just enjoy them. Or the maps that have recently been introduced to, you know, there's some in Firefight, there were some in Big Team Battle, and it's just overall, it gives you more in the game than what you had, you know, just a couple months ago when we really didn't have the most content in the world in this game, and it actually just allowed for more people to continuously play it and to continuously enjoy this game for however long it is to come. With this whole game's life cycle, and then it'll probably carry it on further. And I really do hope that 343, going into the next iteration of Halo, whether that be a mainline title or whatever it may be, is something that does have a similar Forge mode to this. Now, I understand people being upset that it took so long for us to get Forge in this game, because undoubtedly it took a long-ass time for us to get it, whenever other games had it just directly on launch. But at the same time, we got an amazing Forge mode out of it, so I can't even really be that mad about it, because what we got is something that is absolutely insane, and something that is honestly perfect to a degree. They are always updating it, they're always adding new assets to for people to mess around with and to create with, and honestly, I just love seeing it. I also like the fact that a lot of people who make maps in it allow people to just test them out. They'll just throw up a fucking game, be like, hey, come test this map out, see if you like it or not. Let me know what I can change. And there's huge creators over on YouTube, Twitter, whatever it may be, that are showing off these things and wanting people's, like, take-ins on it to see what they like, what they don't like, what they could change about it in the future. Just all kinds of shit that is, honestly, just kind of huge for the game. Like I said, I love anything that can give a game a larger lifespan than what it already has. To me, that is a huge part of these games. And it's detrimental to Halo as a whole, of keeping them alive and keeping people wanting to play and everything of that nature. It's just huge for the titles as a whole. And the more that I see it, the happier that I get, because I'm like, oh, sick, we got some fucking content coming into the game. And I'm not going to be one to be mad about content in the game that I play literally every day. Now, I don't play a lot of custom games, but when I do, I'm usually hopping in with friends and shit and just having a good time. I also use it for things like aim training, because a lot of people have made some really cool, like, here are some maps where I'm just going to spawn in a bunch of bots and help you get your shot on before you hop on for the day. I love that shit. Give me a variety of things, rather it's aim training, rather it's, like, fighting waves of Banished, or Spartans, whatever it may be, or infection maps, or mini games. Somebody made a full-scale fucking Jenga remake, which is kind of insane to think about in Halo, but it's really fucking cool, and I like seeing that stuff. I think it overall, like I said, just gives the game life. And if we have more stuff like that, guess what? It'll never die. That's the good thing about it. Things like this where it allows people to create and to evolve the game past its base assets really just gives a different kind of vibe to the game. I compare it a lot to Fortnite's created maps and shit like that, and the created modes. If you guys don't know, listen, I'll just tell you how it is. I enjoy Fortnite. I have a lot of fucking fun with the game. I play it with my friends quite fucking often. I think it's just an overall fun game, and it's cool to see the shit that people make in it and add to it just to make it a full-blown experience like none other. And for me, that's just huge. A couple days ago, we were streaming Fortnite, and I was like, I wonder if there's a first-person game mode in here that I could find that somebody's made. And we've actually found some really cool ones. Somebody did a full scale-by-scale remake of Nuketown from Call of Duty. It was sick as fuck, mind you. We also found a gun game mode that was, oh, god damn, my fucking throat. But it was like a full-scale remake. I forgot what the game was called, but it's a VR game as you're playing, like, I guess like a cop in a way, and you're like playing as like kind of like a SWAT map like member. It's very tactical, very realistic. But somebody did that into Fortnite and made it into a gun game type mode, and it was really fucking cool to play that for a couple hours. Just overall, it gave players the ability to create shit. Also, people creating Fortnite like PvP modes or PvE modes that are just really fucking cool on their own custom maps. You know, there's only good that can come with that because, like I said, it's just giving your favorite game life. I mean, really, is there a lose there? No, there's not. You lose absolutely nothing by letting the players have full control of your assets and just make whatever the fuck they want. And the other cool thing with Fortnite is you get these creator codes where you can actually make some shit off of actually just building stuff in the game for people to play and people like wanting to play it. And I think that overall is a huge, huge highlight of Fortnite's as a whole. And even Halo's. Like, I think it's a huge thing for Halo to have as well. Just have the ability for people to come in and create and make shit. It's just, first of all, one of my favorite things about Halo. I love hopping into Forward with friends and playing. I also loved it back in Halo 3 when me and my friends would create just the stupidest fucking maps possible just to have some fun in with each other. Like, overall, it's huge, and I love it. So, I want to know, what are your guys' takes on Forge? Do you guys think it adds life to the games? Do you think it takes away? Do you think it does too much? I mean, overall, I just want to know what... Huh? Oh, it said enemy flag returned. I thought it said our flag. I was like, how the fuck they get to the score? Yeah, our team's not really playing well on objectively. These guys are all kind of holding back. I keep trying to push up there to them, but it's kind of just me pushing them, so I can't do a lot. Alright, took him down pretty quickly. Pick up that BR. Let's go ahead and grab this. But yeah, also, I've been immensely on the grind of Infinite, you know, for our hero grind and all that shit, because, well, it takes a lot of time to do, and I'm trying to put as much time as I can into it, just because it does take so damn long. And it's been going pretty well, honestly. This new update feels so fucking good. It makes the multiplayer experience feel so much more polished, and I'm absolutely loving it. You know, there's definitely times where you get some pretty shit lobbies and not have as much fun. I know a lot of people are really worried about the anti-cheat, where it's easy anti-cheat, and that tends to be one that people kind of easily abuse. I really do hope that's not the case. I hope it doesn't ruin the lifespan of the game. And honestly, I didn't think their last anti-cheat was that bad. I think, honestly, I ran into maybe a couple hackers in my 10 year of playing this game. Now, I will say this. Hacking is always going to be an issue, and really the only combat we have to it, at least at this point, is game developers and dev companies sitting there actually suing these cheat makers to make sure they're more preventable in the future. So, I mean, really, as long as we keep up on that, I think we're kind of going to be okay, and hopefully that really does kind of take hacking down a massive notch compared to where it has been in recent years, especially in games like Call of Duty, Apex Legends, etc., where it's kind of just become a rampant fucking fest of hell. If we're being completely honest, it's pretty bad in those games. Over here in Halo, though, I don't really notice it that much. In MCC, I do definitely have some times where I'm like, is that legit or not? It's kind of harder to tell on these games because, or at least on those games, just because of how long people have been playing it, and I'm like, well, you could just be really good at the game, but I'm not 100% sure. But yet again, you never know. And hacking is always going to be an issue until we've actually found a way and a point to where these companies are getting so fucking hit with lawsuits and everything for ruining games that they don't have the ability to do so anymore. Where are we going? Why are there two of you fighting one guy, and why are you guys actually Huh. Sick. Alright. This dude's been fucking me the entire game, and I've not had a good time about it. Yeah, go ahead. We can lose that one. That's fine. But yeah, I really don't think it's ever going to stop necessarily. I think it'll be mitigated to a degree, and we'll be a little bit better off with it. I say mitigated. I meant to say mitigated. You know, it's whatever. It's cool. I don't know English. Who fucking cares? But yeah, overall, I don't think it's going to stop, but hopefully, you know, it kind of gets put to a point to where it's not really as noticeable, and we are kind of, I guess, saved from that. Also, if you guys can't tell, I ended up buying the Fomorian, I think it's, or Fomorian? FOMO Ryan? Yeah, FOMO Ryan. Fear of Missing Out Ryan. That's what we're calling you. Yeah, I bought this set yesterday. I just fucking love this helmet, and I really wanted it. Also, a lot of the other armor looks sick too. I mean, I love the shoulder piece. I think it looks awesome. It looks really good here on the thing on the Mark V. I made this little fucker last night. We also tested it out with some other ones as well. I got it over here on the Rakashakasha armor core. I think it looks really cool here. A lot of the tubing work I think looks really cool with how I have the setup here. Also really fuck with the visor. I think it looks good with his color set. This is also the coating that comes with it. It's called Wave Action. I do fuck with it quite a bit. Big fan. I actually really do like a lot of the sets they've gave out this season. And right over here is what it actually looks like on Chimera. I do have the one for Grimghast on, the coating at least, and I do have one of the Grimghast arm pieces on. But this is what it looks like over here. We have it's a bit of a mix. We have some Grimghast pieces, but we also have some stuff from the actual Fomorian set. And honestly, I fucking love this set. I think it looks honestly probably the best when it comes to at least design. I love the helmet look. It just looks buggish, and I'm a huge fan of that. There's some other cool ones too that I want to get. I do really want to get Wendigo. I do like the way this looks. I just don't use Chimera a lot, so I'm like trying to justify it, but not really. I think this one looks cool. The helmet at least looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Killzone a little bit, so who knows? I might get it. I do think the fucking attachment's a little goofy looking. Looks a little gooberish, but it's kind of cool looking. And also, what am I getting? Thresher as well. I think the Thresher helmet looks really sick. I would love to see some attachments with this as well. That could look really cool, I think, but I don't have any ideas. Overall, though, I'm really fucking with the stuff that they added for Cyber Showdown. I got the two main ones that I wanted, which was the Grimghast and the Fomorian. Huge fan. Big enjoyer of Fomorian. I forgot they added this one back, too, and this has a really cool chest piece for Chimera that I really like. A lot of blade shit, and I'm a big fan of that. But this one also does look kind of cool. The Flinsner, I think is how you say it. Looks kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of like some of the Carmine skins from Gears of War. I'm a fan of it personally. And also it has a pretty fucking cool looking coating as well. Like, this shit looks cool. I'm not super big into like the super bright colored ones. I'm usually a big fan of washed colors when it comes to my Spartans. I think it looks cool. It makes them look dirty and kind of like worn out, like they've actually been to fucking war. That's why I decided to throw it onto the Mark V with the redacted records. Also, hey, 343, can we make this like universal for all of them? That would be great. There's also some really other ones too that I would like to, see. I think that one looks pretty cool. Grim Echo, I think, is probably one of the most perfect coatings you guys have ever added to the game. It looks sick. There's a lot of other ones too, though, but can we please make the redacted records like multi, please? That would be great. I mean, yeah, there's Cadet Gray and everything, but this is the best one because it doesn't have any colors at all on it. It's just black, and then it has like the traditional like little blue lights, but it's nothing insane. But if you guys would like to give us that one over here as a multi, there's also some other ones too. Like a lot of these noble ones, Noble Executioner, also goated as fuck. It looks so good. And there's some others too. You guys could definitely throw over here. I also wanted to try out something because I do know I have it on the Rakashakasha one. And I really do fuck with this one, but I would be down for this to be on all of them. The Blazing Gunmetal looks so fucking cool. I'm a huge fan of this one. I like it, okay? You all can disagree. You all can be like, but it's not brightly colored and pretty. That's not really what I'm playing Halo for. I don't want to look fucking pretty. This one also looks pretty cool, too. It's a little shiny, but it does look cool. So, please, give me some coatings that are multi. Take all the ones that you've had so far and just make them multi, okay? That's for me. Other than that, though, guys, it's been me, Coreboy, here with a new video. I'm having a good fucking time. I'm playing a lot of Halo. Go ahead and leave your Forge takes down below. Talk to me about it. I want to hear about them. I'm curious. Also, we're going to be streaming tonight. I'm planning on starting around 7:30, 8 o'clock right now. So you guys can go check that out. That's 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Of course, that's PM. We're going to be live for a couple hours. We're going to be playing some Halo. We're going to be having a good time. Who knows? Maybe hop in, play some different games with some friends. Come have a laugh. Come have some fun. It's always linked down below. Or you can just go to twitch.tv/coreboygaming, and then I'm right there. I'm right there at the front. You can find me. Come shoot us a follow. Come have some fun. Come have some laughs. Chat it up in there. And other than that, though, I will catch you all later. I love you all. And, yeah. Later, dudes.